Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday to everyone. I'm going to give people a chance to load up in the room, and we're going to go ahead and get started because there's just so much going on. Oh, child. Hope everybody feeling okay. Hey, grown woman. I saw you in Mem's chat last night. So much is being exposed, child. Like, oh, I just finally got through the Tisa Tell interview with Rihanna's ex-publicist, Jonathan Hayes. Ooh, he dropped the deets, honey. He dropped the deets. Okay, him being questioned back in the day in regards to trafficking. Yeah, I saw you. He gave a good live last night. Um, he kind of broke down. Well, we talked about it on the channel about what. Yes, back in the day, Jonathan Hayes. Go check out Tisa's interview with him. He's Rihanna's ex-publicist. He's been publicist to Drake, Whitney Houston, a lot of the big names. But he kind of, you know how Jaguar been saying Jay-Z worse than Diddy. He just more careful. He brought out a lot of those points. But back in the day, he was questioning in regards to trafficking and Jay-Z and all the young girls by the FBI. Yeah. But he said Jay-Z, what he did, he cleaned his image up. Starting with the 444 album, you know what I mean? He talked about the elevator incident with Solange and him and Beyonce, how it was most likely staged and leaked on purpose. So, because at that point they were doing the On the Run tour, but it was to generate revenue for the tour. So celebrities be playing games with the media. Hey, Juanita, they be playing games. What else did he talk about? He kind of confirmed the relationship between Rihanna and Jay. Cause remember, he's the one that put that story out that Rihanna and Jay were a thing. And then he was coerced to fall on the sword, so to speak, and retract. He admitted, he's like, I sold out. So please, like, comment, and share. Go over to Tisa Tells. Check out that interview. It was very insightful. I'll say that. And one thing that me and him aligned on, because, you know, when I started the whole, hey, Shay B, love you, boos. One thing I was lined up, I always told y'all when I first started talking about the whole Diddy scandal, we all always knew on the East Coast what type of monster he was. They just could never prove it. Happy Friday. And shout out to my folks in Maryland. I don't know if Corey listening. I know Be More Shorty. Y'all dealing with some flooding from all these storms. I just hope y'all stay safe. I know Be More Shorty has talked about losing power and things like that. But we had a whole week of rain. It's crazy. And to me, that's like a sign something big about to happen. Something big about to happen. So please, make sure you like, comment, share. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Because I bring you all the tea over here. Try to bring you consistent content. I also blog my life. So please follow me on all my different social media platforms. I share, like, you know, me going out and stuff like that to different festivals. I shared with y'all KRS-One. We saw Nas this summer, Knotty Crew. We saw Redman, Method Man. We saw a lot of good artists this summer. Up next is the 24 Hours of Peace, which is August 23rd. I'm so excited because it's dedicated to women. Yes, it's dedicated to women and empowering women. So they have all, like, the old school female artists up to the newer artists, which I'm excited about. And I know this because Little Brooks, I like her. I like her flow. She kind of remind me of Foxy Brown back in the day or whatever. She's on the lineup. But I know the Scarlett was not there. And I know why. I've been telling y'all, I know some behind the scenes information about Scarlett or whatever. And now she out here embarrassing herself with this man that's probably a gold digger and just in her pockets. But she's very nasty behind the scenes. And she cannot keep her team together because of her attitude. Nasty, nasty, nasty work. And I get that she has a lot of trauma, but that doesn't give her the right to project that onto other people. And she's only going to stunt her career if she continues with that attitude. Hey, be more shorty. She's only going to hurt herself. That's the same problem Rennie Ma has. She's very, very nasty. Nasty work. Wow. Computer doing some weird things. Yes, yes. I love you all. We made it through another week. And let me tell you, this week was hard dealing with my hands and stuff like that. Like this morning, I woke up, my hands were so itchy. It was like on fire. And I'm just moisturizing. I've been sleeping with my gloves and everything. But sometimes, like, the symptoms get a little more flared. Right. She's definitely very vain. Like her song Conceited, I look too good be wearing this. I look too good. Yeah, that song is true about her. That's who she really is. So it's messed up because like Lola tried to pull Scarlett up because me and my cousin went to see Powerhouse. And Lola Brooks was on the docket, and she brought out Scarlett. Scarlett probably performed all of 5 minutes, the whole show, but they still was trying to, like, she was a newer artist still then, or whatever, and they was still trying to lift her up. But when I heard about, like, behind the scenes, how she is, I was like, I want the girl to win, but she gonna get in her own way. She gonna get in her own way. Or whatever. And it's alleged that Scarlett is pregnant. Like, girl, your career is just starting. Learn from Cardi B, child. Alright. So did y'all check out the Caresha Please premiere last night? I checked it out. I watched it with y'all a little bit. And I'm glad it was short. Because that's a half an hour of my life I can't get back for that bullshit. Because in my eyes, she's still trying to protect Diddy. And I get it. Her experience may have been different with Diddy. But where was the outrage for you ended up being caught up with him in lawsuits and named in lawsuits? So she didn't actually get sued? I pray she not pregnant either. I couldn't take it. Right. The gaslighting and the lies. I couldn't. You ain't, I mean, you ain't see no signs of this man acting unhinged when it's alleged that you was transporting the DRUGSs for him? Girl, down. And I feel like Saucy was trying to spare her. My friend. Look, at the end of the day, I pray she get her mental health together. She was transparent about her music. It's being rejected because they feel like her sound needs to be more developed and everything. And there needs to be some growth. And I feel like it turned into what happened with the City Girls. All right. We kind of friends, but we not friends, but that's still family. Like, girl, bye. Girl, bye with all of that. Y'all, JT probably backed up from your behind when all them allegations was coming out. Like, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with it. And so she tried to flub it over and say like, oh, we just wasn't on the same page. We had separate wardrobe teams. We just couldn't get on the same page. And then JT started doing projects and leaving her out. Then Santana asked about like when JT was beefing with Cardi, how come she didn't come up? Please thumbs up the video. How come she didn't come to her friend defense? And she was just basically like, well, I was left out of everything, so I think it was a publicity stunt to bring attention back to her channel because she has been gone for a while. But she did hit 3 million views for that Bull Swinky interview. And they cried. And I just really feel like she didn't say shit when it came to Diddy. Basically, she was like, he put me in position to get my podcast and things like that. And you know what it gave me? She's still fucking that nigga. Behind closed doors. They still... Yes, please, get these likes up. Get me in the algorithm. Yes. Right. And she chose Saucy because Saucy not going to challenge her. And it was given, like, when you was down, girl, okay? Because we all remember that back and forth you did with Gina, huh? Talking about she a eater. Yep, Young Miami said that, okay? But she said, oh, I would not tolerate domestic violence, DV. I would not tolerate it. Let me say no, because he played too much. That was a waste of recording. It was a ring around the Rosie mumble jumble. She's still on Freak Diddy Pay, bro. Exactly. It's giving you still giving up the punani to the predator. That's what it gave me. That's my opinion. Nobody has to agree with me, but that's just my thoughts. Now, we all know that Armand went off on Funky Dineva and exposed everything. But this is what I want to say to Armand. Be careful the company you keep, okay? Because Claudia all chummy with you, but you have to remember where y'all started. She was trying to block you. Like, you got one time to cross me and show me your face, and that's all I need. I would not be canoodling with her. Claudia is a snake in the grass. The whole thing was messy. Only one who have not spoken out, hey MBMB, is Al Reynolds, who was the messy boots of them all, okay? And at the end of the day, I feel like Funky tried to sabotage the show on purpose, and he used Armand as a tool. And that's where I think his comments came from, a battery in his back. But now, Funky has now come out and responded to Armand and reacted. And now it's all of a sudden like, that was not my intentions. But I do feel like you're, the way you acted with the roast and everything was immature and this and that. And basically, after the roast, the show never came back. Look, the show was a mess before Armand got there. And that's why you left, Funky, at the end of the day. And I just feel like all of them as a whole, Claudia, Armand, not Armand, Al Reynolds, they all messy. They all backbiters and phony. Period. So Funky basically was like, oh, it wasn't not my intentions to make him feel bad. And I really tried to be a mentor, fluffing himself up, and I extended olive branch. But Funky, you was messy. Take ownership in what your part was. And then maybe we could respect where you came from. And if you was really, really trying to mentor Armand into this whole game, you would have called him and warned him about that interview. That's what came out in BNB. This shows how fake the industry is. I don't care if you on the YouTube streets. I don't care if you in the music industry or Hollywood. They all fake. Like, I couldn't imagine trying to move about in that world because, like, I'm very direct and transparent as a person. I'll probably end up fighting. I'll probably end up in jail for for socking somebody. Because people is just so phony. But Armand has built his platform. He has greatness in his own, and it's a lot of like, because Amar's not my favorite person. It's a lot of things that he does to me that's very questionable or whatever. But that's neither here or there. I don't want to take away from his talents and things like that. Hey, Michelle. I don't want to take away from his talent. He's a very talented person or whatever. So I'm giving an objective point of view of the whole situation. If I were in Armand's shoes, I just would have let the crabs in the barrel chew each other and tear each other down. And I just would have sat back and did my job. Okay? Like, just did my job and not get in the mess. Because it's just kind of like when I came on YouTube, right? When I started like putting myself out there, it was so many like beefs going on and this and that. And I had to draw the conclusion like, none of this has anything to do with me. This was going on before I got here, and it is what it is, okay? Like, I'm not putting myself in no mess. Y'all will not use me as a pawn in my game. And I'll just refer you back when Sparkle used to come on my channel, and she tried to be messy. And people behind the scenes would tell me, like, oh, she bringing up your name and stuff like that, trying to cause conflict between me and another content creator. But your girl shut that down. Like, if you don't get your messy ass up out of here. My mom was the closeout of the show. To be honest, Clawfoot Jordan couldn't save that show anymore, in my opinion. Right. And Funky was feeling away too much of himself. Right. I agree. Yes, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. So, and I even advise another content creator that's like really new, that encountered like one of these troll subscribers where they whole goal is just like to sabotage and shadow ban you and just trying to slow your game down, and I told her like, you cannot allow these, because trolls are doing their job at the end of the day. Trolls are going to troll, okay? But you cannot allow them to control and drive the narrative of your emotions. You got to stay focused on what your goals are for your channel at the end of the day or whatever. And I know how to clean house, because at the end of the day, I don't know these people personally, but I peep game. I peep game, because Sparkle would call me and stuff and try to bait me and stuff like that. And I stayed my same consistent self, okay? Because I ain't got time for no mess. And she tried to mince my words and stuff like that. Like, nah, nope, that's not what it is. Nope, no, sister girl, And Sparkle would come up here trying to sabotage, cursing on my channel and everything and stuff like that. And then people would check her or whatever. But I really, really try to move in peace and love first and foremost. But I'll check him up if I have to, okay? Hal has not said anything. You want to know why? Because he was the messiest of them all. He was the messiest of them all. Right, Michelle GM. That's why she is out of here. And I seen the whole play go down where they tried to set up Hear Her TV. Now, me and Hear Her, we good. Like, she been gone for a while or whatever. But I seen how they set her up. Her and another content creator. Like, is that really... We got so many more things to worry about than to be playing these little games. And that's why I don't do a lot of behind the scenes with a lot of people. I don't like group chats. Like, I don't like none of that. Because that stuff gets messy. That stuff gets messy. And you just never know what people's agendas are or whatever. So I stay out of it. Like, if anything, I respond to, like, it, like, Be More Shorty send me stories. Shay B, James. Hey, Feminine Melanin. They individually send me stories. And, I say thank you or whatever and shout you out or whatever. Because I appreciate my supporters and my subscribers. But the ones who really ride with me. You understand? And I just want to let my talent speak for itself. That's it. Like, and I'm not out here giving my opinion, expecting everybody to go along with my program. Like, I welcome people to challenge my opinion and things like that. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. But just know, Naughty Crew, they not like us. Okay, period. Yeah, right, be more surely the intentions might not be the best for you, and let alone for the show. Exactly. And you know what? I gotta worry about my subscribers too. You know what I mean? I don't want their peace to be interrupted. Cause I want y'all to come over here and have a good time. Thank you so much, Feminine. I appreciate that. Like, words of encouragement like that, that's what helps me thrive. That's what keeps me going. Even the days I don't want to get on here. Like yesterday, I was done. I was tired. And I just say transparent and say, look, I ain't feeling it today. I ain't feeling it today. I'm tired. Work is kicking my behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever. But I think that's what attracts people to me. And look, I want my channel to grow. I want it to grow naturally. I want to have an authentic audience. You know what I mean? And my time will come where it will pop. All right. So I ain't worried about that. I just come on here because um I just love engaging with my Naughty Crew. She okay. She looking forward to that's like a day-to-day thing or whatever. You got your good days, you got your bad days, and I just celebrate the small victories. That's what I focus on. I'm focusing on just making sure we're creating good memories together. And so tomorrow we going to Philly to see the family. So I'm excited about that. And she is too. She is too. Get her away a little bit and stuff. And yeah. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. So, and I'm fortunate enough to have like great content creators that supported me through and promoted me on their own will. And I'm forever humbled and appreciative about that. AT2, Couture Bay, the Gray Hair Diva, even Curve, she supports me. Kim Delivers, Michelle GM, Shay B, Miss Brenda, and stuff like that. Even Perry. Perry supported me in the beginning. I was going on Perry panels. On the weekends and stuff, we would just kick it and have a good old time. I didn't even tell nobody I had a channel. I was just going up there being me. And he was like, we're going to send everybody to your channel. I said, Perry, you a hot mess. You a hot mess. Yes, yes, yes. So I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all. So, the Young Miami interview is it hit number 1 on YouTube, of course. She got 3 million views. For her to say nothing. For her to say everything we already knew. Much love, Jarrell. Love you too. Alright, and so I ain't even gonna recap all of that because that's time we can't get back. But
let me tell you something, Santana. And you may, I'm never on mute. Ain't no bitch don't come mute me because I'm gonna get out there win trial. What it is? A win lose a trial. Thank you. Thank you. But you gotta show me what you got. I'm one of them hoes. You gonna have to put me down and I'm still gonna pop my shit. Mm-hmm. I never not came to JT defense ever. She was arguing with Agent R, and I told Agent R, hey, bitch, meet me in Brooklyn. I remember that. Like, I would never not come to her defense. Mm-hmm. Just, as us being a group, just.
1 second, y'all. Sorry. Jesus Christ. And this is why I be spent all day. My wheels will be a turning. Sorry guys about that. But you know, we multitasking. We are multitasking. So Asian doll, Caresha spoke up Asian doll in the interview. Let's hear what she had to say. Hold on. I don't know. When she talk, it's like she got marbles in her mouth. It drives me crazy.
Antenna. And you might, I'm never on mute. Ain't no bitch don't come mute me because I'm gonna get out there win trial. What it is? Win lose a draw. Thank you. But you gotta show me what you got. I'm one of them hoes. You gonna have to put me down. And I'm still gonna pop my shit.
She still calling
I never
herself a
knocked
hoe.
into JT defense ever. She was arguing with Agent R, and I told Agent R, "Hey, bitch, meet me in Brooklyn." You know, I remember that. Like, I would never not come to her defense. Just as us being a group, just as us fuck being a group, just her being my motherfucking bitch. One fight, we all fight. That's how I was raised, bitch. One swing, y'all all swing. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like I was sleep. I literally was sleeping when I woke up. I see like training, and I'm seeing all these tweets, and when I caught up on it, like once I really got caught up on the tweets, and I was like reading the context of the tweets, I'm like, they arguing about Super Freaky Girl remix. Bitch, I got left off for Bad Bougie. Bitch, the queen they call me. You get right. Let me tell you something, Santana.
Okay, so Asian doll responded. Shout out to the Jasmine Brown for this footage. She said, he asked, why you ain't defend your friend when she was arguing with Cardi B? Stay on topic, boo. Because you and Santana know how I give it up. And I done seen y'all too many times. I always gave on that, whatever that. I'll fight both of y'all to this day. Look, everybody need to grow up and learn how to keep their hands to themselves. Y'all gonna all end up in jail with this attitude. And did y'all catch that Caresha was like, I'm one of them hoes that's down for whatever. See, I be listening to the in-between words. Oh, shoot. Y'all catch that, T? That's how she referred to herself. Just like she was on Jason Lee couch. Talking about, I'm a... Mm-hmm. And she wants us to believe, I don't know, I just think she phony. I think she real phony. And I think that's what JT picked up on. Her phoniness. And she greedy. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Right? That'd be crazy to see her on the baddie show. That's what she had if she don't get that music together. Equal opportunity. Right. Caresha was speaking self-abundance. I don't comprehend. Right. Child, we over her playing the Beyonce mute game. LOL. Yes. Some whole music. Yes, Knotty. And her facial expressions. Right. She looked a little glassy-eyed, if you ask me. I'm just saying. She looked a little glassy-eyed. So then Caresha, Young Miami, whatever you want to call her, okay? She's starting to mimic Diddy, Puffy, P. Diddy, Sean Diddy, Brother Love, okay? So Caresha, Young Miami, she said, emotional. Ah, man, nobody understand for real, for real. We could have got a better understanding if you were more transparent in your interview. So then she goes on to say, I understand every POV. I'm digesting everything. Like, girl, go ahead, Sonya. go ahead somewhere. Okay. Shout out to Be More Shorty for sending me the update on Sonya Massey. Ciao. Let me get my speaker for this. So the officer that was arrested, he really believed that he gonna get off. He really believed he did nothing wrong. This is what you call privilege, okay? To even think this. It's crazy. Here we go.
That's why hopefully I'll be out tomorrow.
A newly obtained video of former Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson making comments from jail about the charges he faces for the July 6th shooting death of Sonya Massey.
Now, Grayson has pleaded not guilty to aggravated murder of Massey, which sparked public outcry and resulted in his firing from the sheriff's office. Investigative reporter Bennett Haverly joining us now with the video that he has uncovered. Bennett.
Allison, that video we obtained is more than 90 minutes in length and shows deputies interacting and then booking Sean Grayson in the Menard County Jail shortly after his indictment. In the video, deputies tell him he'll be taken care of as Grayson talks about potentially being released. It's July 17th as Sean Grayson is brought into the booking area of the Menard County Jail. The men in the darker uniforms with red patches are Sangamon County Sheriff's deputies. Those in lighter uniforms are from Menard County.
Because you can put him in on a temp hold instead of putting all the charges that he put him on a temp hold.
They briefly discuss how to temporarily keep Grayson's name off the county jail website for what we're told were security purposes.
Sean, these guys will take care of you. Thank you. Sure, if you need anything, get a little number myself. If I can help with anything. Do something. They'll take care of you, Sean. You'll be hearing from us probably tomorrow, one way or another.
The Sangamon County deputies clear out, and a few minutes later, Grayson begins to discuss his charges and says he thinks he'll get out.
I can't imagine that they're not going to release me on.
What are you being telling?
I guess where'd that paperwork go? I mean, hopefully.
We got a copy that was.
They're saying my charges are first degree murder, acting out with a weapon, and Christmas conduct.
That's based off the grand jury.
Yeah. That's what the state's attorney agreed, or that's what the state's attorney made the charges. So this is for my own safety to put me in custody, so there I am.
Nearly 30 minutes of audio were redacted from this video, with the sheriff's office citing privacy exemptions to the state's public records law. But over the course of the next hour, we can see Grayson is later placed in a holding cell, makes phone calls to his fiancée, an attorney, and has his picture taken. He later discusses his medical needs. He's been treated for cancer and currently has a colostomy bag. The Menard County Sheriff's Office told NBC5 Investigates Grayson is not getting preferential treatment and that the county's low inmate population and security measures are part of the reason he's alone.
Wait for your hot steaming water.
His arrest and indictment followed the July 6th shooting of Sonya Massey. Sheriff's deputies went to her home for a suspected prowler, but 2 days earlier, authorities had responded for mental health concerns. 11 days after the shooting, he's at the Menard County Jail awaiting his first court appearance, talking with the deputy about the jail's low inmate population when he says this.
I started last October, and this is the most we've had.
Yeah. No, this whole new city yet. That's why hopefully I'll be out tomorrow.
Yeah.
In his field report released this week, Grayson said he shot Massey because he feared for his life and safety as she held on to a pot of hot water. It's not clear why Grayson alleged he's being held in custody as a matter of his own safety. Grayson is still in custody, by the way. He's due back in court tomorrow, where his attorneys are expected to ask that he be released and placed on electronic monitoring, citing his medical needs, which include having colon cancer.
Video, thank you for getting that. It gives us more insight into what's been happening in this case.
Yeah, a lot of questions still.
Yes.
This case, Bennett Haberly, thank you very much.
Sure.
Child, y'all think he getting special privilege? Y'all think he getting special privilege? What y'all think about that? And now you want to think about your... Sir, you should have thought about that before you took Sonya's life, okay? For no good reason. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, his bail was denied, so the judge is like, no, thank you, sir. No, thank you. And I hope he gets everything he deserves at the end of the day, because Sonya did not deserve that. You had a duty to protect, sir. Protect and serve, and you failed. And now her family has to suffer and live without her. Absolutely, Michelle, that bail should have been denied. That bail should have been denied. But I felt like him and talking to the other officers, it was just like that Supreme Court judge in New York when she was like, well, you know I'm on your side. You know, anything to deflect from her wrongdoing, that's what I felt like he was trying to do. All right, speaking of jailbirds, okay, and shout out to Be More Shorty for this article. It looks like Nature Boy. Now, I didn't follow it because when I started YouTubing, that, you know, that already had a following on YouTube. It was a lot of content creators covering Nature Boy, but I am aware of the circumstances, how he had an SES code and it was like STDs and stuff like that, and the fallout from that. A lot of the members are coming out. Let me see what Jarrell had to say. Hold on. They had sent an autistic boy to prison for 3 years for stomping on his teacher. This crooked cop shouldn't get off as well. I agree. So yeah, Nature Boy was tried, convicted, and sent to prison. Did he get a life sentence or something like that? But he had a whole cult going on. You know, that's why people got to get strong in the mind, y'all. Y'all can't be letting these people take over your lives and take away your independent thinking. It's a lot. It's a lot. Well, it looks like he was blickied. He was in prison. Hold on.
Tell you the amount of compassion that people have today is not there. Nope. We get information that we can't keep silent. Right. Our husband has been through everything. Yep. Costa Rica. Yep. Mexico, Panama. Mm-hmm. Everywhere. Georgia. And he turned that camera on and he tell you, he let you know exactly what's going on. Yesterday we got information that Eligio was stabbed. Jumped. He was jumped. Stabbed, nigga. 4 niggas jumped on him and stabbed him out of nowhere. And we couldn't go. Nigga, stab my nigga. Stabbed him? Are you kidding me?
Hey, y'all. I'm gonna just let you talk because it's a lot. It's a lot. Damn, it touched our heart, bro. It touched our heart. Stabbed, yo. That shit touched our heart, yo. Feel that shit though, y'all. Sit, let that. What he going through? Yeah. He innocent. Our husband is innocent, and he up in there like he really locked down, incarcerated, like a person that actually committed a crime. He ain't commit no crime. He ain't do nothing to nobody. He ain't got to rape a girl. He got girls. First of all, 4 right here. Come on. He ain't got to rape no damn body. The fuck? Come on now. Come on now.
Yesterday, what we did was, when we heard the news, we called everybody. We trying to find out as much information as possible. Nobody's telling us nothing. The Georgia Department of Corrections is messing with people's paperwork. He put in paperwork that puts his family to be notified and be able to check on him to see how he's doing. They saying to us that he didn't put no paperwork in when I know he did.
He put paperwork in.
So now nobody can call and check on him to see how he's doing. This is a life-threatening situation, and I don't care how you view somebody, right? Where your heart at,
right? Exactly.
How is everybody talking about this and smiling and writing stupid ass comments, celebrating the fact that what he going through ain't something that everybody going through? Everybody going through this shit. As a people, we are broken. We are.
Child, shout out to Nika at night. I know she followed this case closely, but they still sound brainwashed, if you ask me. They haven't had their awakening, apparently, okay? But he was tried and convicted. You don't want to end up in prison? Don't break the law. It's as simple as that. Like, and what he was doing, I saw someone in the comment, he had a God complex. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what y'all saying. Oh, the Munchausen syndrome. Jeez. Mind wrapped. Exactly. Child. Like he said, if you end up in jail, then guess what? You deserve that ish. Because karma is catching up with other stuff you did. Right. That was him saying that. So sit there, ninja, period. And deserves more, because I still didn't like the comments he made about children watching him sex chicks. That is a form of child abuse. Letting them touch on his peen. Right. That would do your children like this too if you join. Exactly. That dude thought he was God. Yes, Jarrell. That's sick. That's sick. And you know what? Y'all already know, like, especially like pedos in prison, they low man on pedos and grapists. They low man on the totem pole in prison. You know, I think this is his karma coming back to him, because you know what them prisoners looking at? That could be their sister, their mother, their aunt, their grandmother. You know what I mean? That he brainwashed and have them doing all type of freaky stuff. Let me see what you're saying. For having a God complex is not bad. It was never meant to be bad. But when you roll like a power over others and doing wrong to folks, that is the bad part. Exactly. That is the bad part. So be more shorty. I appreciate you sending me these stories. And I appreciate all y'all comments. But he's exactly where he need to be. Let's see if you to me, it's not even, you know, I take that back. It's not even so much. He's an extreme narcissist. Right. He probably did some slick-ish in there too. And them inmates is not having it. They like, oh no, ninja, we got you. We got you. So his so-called wives, they not even his wives legally. Let's just call a thing a thing. They just only saying that by title and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna pray for those young ladies for strength and common sense. Okay, that man does not love y'all. And I just hope they wake up so they can move on with their lives. His harem. Yeah, his harem. That he's spreading all type of STDs to. Just saying. It's crazy, but that's why I promote independent thinking. Like, people need to understand, in America, the number one thing that they do in America is brainwash people. They use religion, and they take advantage of people yearning to have faith and yearning to explore their relationship with the higher power. They use that. That's why you have so many religions in this country. Scientology, okay? Like, a whole fraud. And they got so much money. They basically own Clearwater, Florida. But they got so much money because they tax exempt. Remember that. That's what a lot of people who start these religious organizations and cults, it's about money. And people need to understand that. Scientology, you know how many empty buildings they have in Clearwater, Florida? Because they have so much money. And it's not the parishioners that's benefiting. It's the head, Michael Miscavige. He took over after L. Ron Hubbard passed away. And then they get their awakening because they got them going through all these levels. Check out Leah Remini's series on A&E Scientology when she exposed everything or whatever. And you get to the top tier and all it is a fake alien. Do your research, people. Do your research. You know, whenever you hear about like these new religious organizations, around the corner from me, it's this new big mega church by me, right? Now they got a billboard, and I'm just looking. I said, they a bunch of scammers. I could tell. I smell the scam. Okay, y'all done made. Because I remember when they started. Okay, because they used to be bullying the parking lot, and do not park in their parking lot. They will tow you, but they parking lot is like attached to like major stores because it's in like the center of the town where all the stores is or whatever. And yo, he was quick to tow people cars up out of there. I said, now they done made it to a billboard. Child, they done developed a following. They done developed a following. But you gotta be careful out here. So I'm gonna pray for those women and their salvation, and that they just set themselves free from all of this. You know. If he was innocent, it would have been proven in the court of law and he would be a free man. But it's sad that people are so brainwashed and distracted and caught up in all this hoopla. They can't even see the real evidence in front of their eyes if they wanted to. Sad. Okay. All right. So that's an update on Nature Boy. He has been poked up in prison and things like that. And you know what? That's what usually happens to pedos and grapists. Okay. That's that on that on that. Shout out to Maryland. Here's my story. It is flooded. Shout out to my folks in Maryland. I hope everybody is safe and getting what they need. Let me know, my folks in Maryland, if there's anything we can do here at the Knotty Love Movement to assist you guys, whether it be send paper goods and things like that. 1 second, y'all. My phone ringing. Child. What makes you think I'm going to change what I said the first time? Like, come on now. Let me see what y'all saying. Back to the place. Okay, thanks, Michelle, for joining. Thank you, Shay B. Be more sure. Hurricane Debbie is on the way here. I just pray our power doesn't go out. Last Saturday until Monday, my father was eating everything in sight. Keep telling him, do not open the fridge. Right. Make sure you get some ice bricks and stuff and coolers. Thank you, Michelle. Happy Friday. Have an awesome weekend. I'm sorry, guys, but, you know, I got to do what I got to do, and I got to fit this in when I could fit it in, so I apologize, but when my phone rings, I got to answer it, because then we'll get in trouble or whatever. But prayers up to everyone in the Baltimore area, D.C. area. I haven't heard of any flooding by me just yet, but a lot of trees went down over by me. So just let me know if there's any, hit me up, Be More Shorty, like if there's any organizations that we could donate to give families assistance, whether it be toilet paper, we could ship in water, whatever y'all need. I'm here to help, okay? Okay, yes, dry ice. All right, very good. Very, very good. All right, up next, Travis Scott has been arrested again in Paris. And I might be coming out to your area, Be More Shorty, next weekend. It's kind of still up in the air. And with the weather, I don't know at this point. Hey, fans! I love you, love you, love you, love you. So Travis Scott has been arrested. But you know what? You're going to get some blessings for that, Be More. You got a big heart. And I love that. Most of my Knotty crew is like that. So Travis Scott was locked the hell up in Paris after fighting his own bodyguard. Crazy. So it looks like Travis Scott was involved in another scuffle. According to CNN, the rapper was arrested in Paris after fighting his bodyguard in a hotel. Yes, his own darn bodyguard, okay? Per the reports, police were called to the George V Luxury Hotel early Friday morning to break up a fight. What's crazy is that Travis just had a criminal charge dropped concerning an argument that took place in Miami. It didn't take long for him to pick up another one. It's unknown what started the fight, and information regarding a bell hasn't been shared. Okay, so I have some footage. The body cam footage. Let's see. Shout out to the Shade Room for this. And shout out to Neighborhood Talk for the last one.
That ain't got no weapon on me, and as much help as securing my property so I can leave. So I'm not gonna do nothing. I ain't got no reason to do that. Y'all got cameras in y'all chest. This is wasting our time right here. This because my bag is on the hood. Y'all scared me. Because y'all scared me. Y'all told me to leave now. You told me if I leave now, it's 50 cops around me, bro. It's 10 of y'all. Now you're coming back to say leave. It's 10. I told you to leave, and now you're back. Because you told me to leave, and now I'm back. Why are you coming back? Because I left something. Because it's you. You told me you have nothing left on the board. Because it's 50 much securities I got around me. That ain't got no weapon on me, and ain't as much help, bro. It's 13 of y'all. Because it's 13. I didn't know if I had nothing. You didn't give me no chance. I tried to turn around and check. You told me do not go on that boat or you gonna lock me up. You said if I stop walking, you was gonna lock me up. Did you not? You said if I didn't stop walking, Come on, bro. So you're leaving? I need my bag. I came back. You have nothing left to go. I didn't. You called the service on here. You got something done. Where's the service? There's nobody here. There's no cops. I'm a gun on this.
Yeah, I no sugar last night. I'm acting in a room. I'm at, another one? Yeah. Okay. Where you are? House, bro. It's 13 of y'all.
Oh, child. These people need to learn to keep their hands to themselves. That's because they don't have healthy conflict resolution and they're probably on drugs. Allegedly. That's my opinion. Right. Do not be more shorty. That is, you want to piss me off? Call me a bro. Cause what look like bro about me? Be more shorty. You want to get mad blessings. And that's gonna be hard. And it's a lot of elderly people that don't have loved ones to care for them. Yes, JP, that's the second fight in the last month. You overseas acting a whole fool. You don't understand the judicial system. He lucky Paris, they don't carry blickies on their hip. Somebody said in my comments, what is a blicky? It's a GUN. Blicky blicky. I'll keep my eye out on updates, but people need to learn healthy conflict resolution at this point. He too grown for this. You get in fights with your security guard. Like, this is not the streets, sir. You are a superstar now. You are held to a higher standard. Right. It's keeping them on edge. What else can it be? And look, the security probably was just trying to keep him safe, and he probably was trying to go against the security. CA said Rocky behaving, LOL. He has the little ones relying on him. Right. Yeah, he's gotten a little better. But he's still going through, he's still got an open case. Up next, let's get into Donald Trump ignorant behind. Ooh, before we get there. So yesterday I went over Scarlett. She was on live and her man, her so-called man, was like, she was like, do you find me attractive? And he was like, sometimes, like right now, he was just honest, like right now I don't find you attractive. She got her whole feelings hurt. See, that's why you shouldn't be on live with somebody who's not your husband. Yeah, Agent Orange Man, I'm going to get into him pissing off the King family, okay? Well, she came live again and hints that she was pregnant. Shout out to It's On Site for this. Here we go.
You want because of the money?
No, what I'm saying...
Let me start it over.
I'm saying you only fuck with me because of the money?
No, what I'm saying is, if they don't fuck with their people because of the money, they need to leave.
No, I don't give a fuck about what they do. I'm asking you a question about us and our home and our family. Because they don't even know what I didn't tell them yet. That we didn't tell them yet. So when I say our family, yeah, our family. Now listen, what I'm going to ask you is a question, and I need you to be real with me because at this point it's not a game. Like for real. What the fuck you mean when you say that, bro? Hello?
What I'm trying to tell you is, why the fuck are they so worried about me?
They asked you a question. They said, do you only fuck with her for the money? So what is the answer?
That's a long pause.
No. Okay. Elaborate.
Like, I wouldn't not fuck with you if you didn't have bread. I wouldn't not fuck with you if you didn't. But the fact that you do make things way better. And what I'm saying is, why they worried about me and you when their significant other ain't got no bread? And if they do, 9 times out of 10, they fucking with them for the bread.
All right. I don't give a fuck about what they are doing. I'm asking you. And you keep giving me the runaround. Do you love me for me, bro?
Oh.
Do you? Okay. So, if I was broke, would you still fuck with me?
I don't know, because this is the thing that they don't know. If I was broke, would you fuck with me? I don't know.
Child, first of all, it took him too long to answer the question for me. And she a fool. She a fool, yes. Where's the female empowerment here? Like, and I hope she is not pregnant by this fool. Cause he do not mean her any well. And she talking about she got money. No, she really don't. She early in the game. She not getting big sponsorships or anything like that. Be more shorty. Let me see. She said that dude with her for the cash flow. Where's Swiss Beats and Timberland to guide her? Where's the other rap sisters and mic holders to advise her? I told y'all how she is behind the scenes. She is unhinged, okay? Her team, she can't keep nobody because the way she treats people, like she talks to people crazy. She always very aggressive and brawly. She all over the place. You could tell she don't know what she doing. She don't have a clue of what she's doing when it comes to her business. She does things like this. Tell you to show up for a photo shoot and have you waiting outside for 3 hours while she get her hair done. Her makeup artist ran away in tears. Like, she was basically like, no, do it this way, do it that way, use this brush, do it this way, do it that way, right? And the makeup artist did it, and she screamed on her. She did it exactly how she wanted it, and she screamed on her. Don't nobody got time for those bipolar tendencies, like, right? And guess who's gonna be on that tour at the 24-hour piece? Yo. MC Light, Justine, Valentine, Roxanne Shante, all the greats. And she not. Lola Brooks is going to be there, but she not. So what that tell y'all? And that's why she doing this dumb stuff online. Because she falling out of favor with people. Alright, so let's get into the Orange Man. He said some disparaging remarks. Oh, Blueface is going to court today. He should be in court in like the next 2 hours. Let me see. Alright, so he made some remarks about basically drawing more of a crowd on January 6th, basically glorifying what he did at the insurrection on January 6th and compared it to Dr. Martin Luther King in the crowd. Like, what is the point of this, sir? This doesn't even make any sense. That's it, what we gotta say. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talks.
Small number of people relatively going to the Capitol, but you never see the picture of the crowd. The biggest crowd I've ever spoken. I've spoken to the biggest crowds. Nobody's spoken to crowds bigger than me. If you look at Martin Luther King, when he did his speech, his great speech, and you look at ours, same real estate, same everything, same number of people, if not, we had more. And they said he had 1 million people, but I had 25,000 people. But when you look at the exact same picture, and everything's the same because it was the fountains, the whole thing, all the way back to from Lincoln to Washington, and you look at it, and you look at the picture of his crowd, my crowd, we actually had more people. They said I had 25,000, and he had 1 million people, and I'm okay with it because I liked Dr. Martin Luther King.
What that had to do with anything? What does that have to do with politics? The amount of crowd the ignorance is real, Knotty Crew. It's ridiculous. And he pissed off the King family. And Dr. King's daughter came out and spoke. Poor thing. Bernice. She responds to Donald Trump. And so she tweeted, she said, absolutely not true. I really wish that people would stop using my father to support fallacies. And And so here's the picture. She posted a picture of the crowd when he had that "I Have a Dream" speech.
Ever spoken before was that
He's disgusting. He's disgusting. And the only goal he has, only thing he trying to do is appeal to the black voter. And he would do it at any cost. Throw anybody's name. He probably would have used Malcolm X if it came to mind. She don't play about her daddy. Put some respect on Dr. Jr.'s name, okay? And people are getting pissed off. Like, I'm hearing, like, behind the scenes, the Republicans do not want him. They want Kamala to win, okay? Rosie O'Donnell also came out and spoke. You all know she hasn't been that vocal lately, but when she speaks, she speaks. Shout out to him. It's on site for capturing this.
Are you watching this moron speak? Can he form a coherent sentence? He is the worst thing that ever happened. Period. And he's just babbling like an incoherent asshole. He's like Dr. Doom. He's the worst thing. Oh, you know what? He just lies, lies, lies. I am done with Donald Trump. Let's be done with Donald, okay? Done with Donald.
Period. They just need to do away with him. Period. He's just not healthy for our country. And let's not forget, because he's trying to distance himself from Project 2025, Arthur. Look at them, all cozy on a private jet. In a stunning new leak, this photo of Donald Trump and Kevin Roberts, the author of Project 2025, flying in Trump's private jet has surfaced. Retweet to make sure everyone knows these two are definitely linked. I ain't trying that word. They definitely linked. On the tail end of that, Trump tweeted criminals for Kamala, and they said Donald Trump endorses Kamala Harris with that tweet. And shout out to Candace. She's Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac. She is looking great in her pregnancy. She's carrying well. And this is at her baby shower, and she looks so happy, and I'm glad she took a break from the show so that she can have a happy, healthy pregnancy. President Joe Biden honors Simone Biles, the all-around gymnast. Love it. Let me see. My phone is ringing. I'm about to get out of here. Oh, one more story and we out of here because I got work to do. 1 second, y'all. Thumbs up the video. I'm watching. I'm seeing snippets of it. It's a whole circus, Shapey. It's a whole circus. They need to either let him out on bail or something at this point. This would be a while. All right, so yeah, there's so much corruption, Shaby. I agree. I agree. And Trump still got to go up for trial down there too. So I'm sure they'll find some type of loophole to get him off. They already tried it with bringing Fannie Willis. They found all the misdeeds she was doing. So shout out to the Jasmine brand while I'm waiting for I'm on hold. Nancy Pelosi says several Republicans probably told her they hope Kamala Harris defeats Donald Trump. Now, Nancy Pelosi has a complete disdain for Donald Trump. Not only was she a victim in the insurrection, but her home was broken into and her husband, I believe, was assaulted, which kind of led to her retiring. So former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi claims that members of the Republican Party have told her they want to see Kamala Harris and Tim Walz defeat Donald Trump and J.D. Vance in the 2024 presidential election. According to Pelosi, some Republicans have approached her saying, you have to beat them in the general because we can't beat them in the primary. And then we will come back to our debate on the issues. The California Congresswoman, 84, made her comment during the August 7th interview with MSNBC host Andrea Mitchell. The Republican Party has been hijacked, and it's now a cult, and they should take it back because a republic needs a strong Republican Party, Pelosi told Michelle, adding that GOP had previously done great things for the country. Which Republicans y'all think are quietly rooting for Kamala and Tim? Who do y'all think it is? Let me see the comments. So yeah, the comments are saying they're not surprised. A lot of Republicans are voting discreetly, but why can't y'all vote out loud? Show y'all face. Show y'all face. Come on now. Y'all let him y'all created this monster. Let him get away with all that crap in the White House when he was doing it. So come out loud and say it. Stand on business. That's what I say. I don't even know which one to choose. Why be so quiet about it? But Nancy Pelosi, she never liked Trump when he was in office. She's definitely being consistent there. Let me see. You too, be more shorty. All right. In the last story, we're going to get into a man called himself cursing out the judge. This the same judge that was on the phone with that woman who thought she was going to tell the judge when she was going to show up to court, and he did her right. This judge is no nonsense. Here we go. Shout out to the neighborhood talks.
It's trespassing. I could technically leave, and you guys can issue a warrant as long as I return. You can kiss my ass. This is
You know what? No. I'm gonna tell you what. You don't come in here. You don't. Fuck you. Okay. That's contempt. That's 93. Keep going. Fuck you. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's 6 93s consecutive.
Consecutive. He ended up with 558 days in jail for cursing the judge out.
What's the case? People versus Keith Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins does not want to. He does not want to unmute. He does.
I had a lot to write down on that. I just seen it. How you doing, Your Honor? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great.
Look, the person that came after was like, I don't want to mess with this judge. And it's the same judge who previously went viral in Zoom while driving incident. Is trending after ordering a man who cursed him out to serve 558 days. So this is the same judge. He is not playing with these people. I don't know why people trying to play with his top. That judge, that story was hilarious. I was like, oh my God, these people are losing their marbles. They don't even have respect for the court of law. Anybody watching Sisters? Anybody watching Sisters? Child, it's gotten good. In the beginning, I was pissed because it was all slow. You know how Tyler Perry loved to drag a day on for like months. Are we getting closer to Karen having the baby? Well, they done killed off Gary, child, because he was getting on my nerves. And this is what Crystal Duvall posted. That's the one who played Fatima. She posted his burial, his So I thought that was funny. It got good when Karen baby shower came. All right. So it looks like in the Nelly case, he had hit the jackpot for $50,000. And that's what made him a target, I think. But we'll see. That story is developing too. All right. Also, Trump is being accused.
Yourself, but also behavior of an inappropriate nature when it comes.
Trump is being accused of trying to cheat on Melania with the White House aide. With the Monica Lewinsky going on. Child.
Of yourself, but also behavior of an inappropriate nature when it comes to a young press aide. Yes. That the president had a liking for, as you describe it. And he would summon her, you write, yes, into his cabin on Air Force One, and you said that you made sure to always accompany her. Yes. Can you tell us more about that? And are you sure that you were able to protect her? Because we should note, and you talk about this, you didn't report this to anyone.
Yeah. I've said this, I want to talk about that first. There is just not like a human resources department at the White House where you can go and say, I'm really uncomfortable with the president of the United States and his behavior. I was not comfortable going to Mark Meadows, who was the chief of staff at that time, because I felt he would just go to the president and the president would in turn think I was being disloyal and, fire me or whatnot. So when he would ask for her to come to the cabin, which she was the only one he ever did that with, I would always accompany her. I don't know if she knew what was going on. she may have just been excited that the president was talking to her. And I wouldn't leave the cabin. We would sit in there, and I just would never leave the cabin. I tried to kind of keep her off trips, which was unfortunate because I felt like I was punishing her. It wasn't her fault. But he noticed. And then he would say, make sure she's on this trip, give her a promotion, put her on TV, all of which they were things she wasn't quite qualified for yet. So it was a really difficult situation. I did the best I could. I don't know what I could have done better. Maybe if I would have left, but then now who's there to watch out for her? It was just a difficult.
I think people would look at that and say, you tried to protect her, you tried to do certain things, but there was always another option. You always could have left. You always, look, you were press secretary. You know how to put out a release.
Yes.
You could always say the president is potentially harassing a junior staffer. I know that's a big thing to do.
Yes.
But it's a possibility. You
It
could
is.
have done it.
It is. I could have done that with a lot of things.
What?
Well, with a lot of the things he would say, a lot of when he would go out and do his press conferences about COVID and downplay things. I mean, I feel like I could have left when Charlottesville happened. There's.
Why say something now? Why not when he could have been out of there already? Silence creates more victims. I'll close the show. Y'all remember this classic scene?
We haven't finished yet.
We haven't finished yet. That was my jam. 5 heartbeats.
We've got so much to do. No matter how hard we try.
No matter how hard we try.
We just can't say goodbye.
We just can't say goodbye.
Don't leave.
Classic. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to go live tomorrow so y'all can meet some of my family. Y'all know I got 300 cousins in Philly, okay? I just wanted to end the show on a happy note. I love all of you. Peace and blessings. And we'll be live. We'll be live again before the weekend's out. Yeah, Philly, here we come, fam. Here we come. We coming. Love all y'all. Till next time, Knotty Crew, I'm out.